Hey Leo, welcome in, welcome back. If you are returning back, my name is Shannon Hensley. If you are new, audio discretion advised. If you have little ones around, I just like to tell you. And so it's real talk here on this channel. I ask at the hand of the great creator of all things, who deserves to be feared and revered. Maybe you care, maybe you don't, I don't really know, but I love the Most High God with everything in me. And so anyway, it's just a different type of a channel. It's very challenging. You may get really angry on this channel. I don't know. It's something that you're going to have to just sit with the great creator about. I look at criminals because I'm dealing with a murderer, okay, who's been trying to seek my life because they want to get away with murder. And so I do just real heavy work and ask at the hand of the Most High to bring out every nasty, filthy, dirty, demonic thing that could be around you, your children, your family, and everything else, and let us get it out of the way. We're supposed to judge in the earth this nonsense and get it out. And so, anyway, that's what I do. Take it, leave it, do whatever you got to do with it. Okay? All right, we've got some sharp energy that is showing. On the top row there, we have a child card, the lady card, the stork, and the locket. We have the Five of Pentacles, the Two of Swords, and we have the Emperor and the Queen of Swords at the bottom of the deck there. We have the Wealth card here, along with the, so there's definitely war, the High Honor, but it shows a war scene. And then the Journey here. And the house keeps coming out today. Somebody's house is here. Somebody traveled to your house. You went to somebody's house. So we've got like opposite type of energy here. The sudden wealth, and the Five of Pentacles is about deep lack. If something's taking place in somebody's house, somebody else acting like, I don't even know what you're talking about. Maybe your father, father or mother energy could be here. Somebody's ex could be involved in something with that Queen of Swords being this real sharp energy there. But the Emperor is the Dalet, which represents the door, the key, going in and out, weak and poor. It is on the same line here of being weak and poor. And this is somebody who's conflicted about something that's taking place with this money inside this house, beyond the door. And this can be a card of, I'm just gonna pretend like I don't know what's going on, and you're a freaking liar, and that's why somebody's sitting here, because they know about a war. The war's going on because some freakazoid sitting here acting like I don't want to say anything. Well, it's too bad. You're a crazy, really. You could need to get a lawyer out here. We have the Journey card. So both Journey cards, both the cards say Journey on it. Definitely something about a travel, and there's a love situation, or somebody's special to somebody, or somebody thought that somebody was, or that's also an adultery card that would tell why somebody's sitting here like that. Then there is some type of a lord. This is anything from your parents, which we have any feminine here, and your father could be here, and then we have a child energy here. So you got a family situation, your house is here. This is also anybody in authority, got authority figure here. So let every word be established in 2 or 3 witnesses. Can be a teacher card, just anybody in authority, but it also has a property owner or real estate agent could be here, and we have the house card here. So whatever that is. Somebody though is sitting here though acting like I don't want to answer the question because there's a bunch of money attached to some stuff. Whatever's happened when somebody was either on a trip or where somebody went attached to a matter, somebody's got this energy as I'm pretending, and you're in error. You're in error. The child card can represent anyone that you grew up with. It could also be, so it could be your siblings as well. Students card, so if you're a teacher, this card here talks about being a teacher. That is a student's card. So whatever that is, we have the scholar here as well. So we've got connections out here that are confirming many things over and over. Also can be a card of somebody stumbling up on information. And so somebody stumbled up on some information, they're being questioned. It's caused some freaking war because of the stupid war that they don't want caused, but I guarantee there probably already one is, because somebody's sitting here like that, and then somebody's sitting here that stumbled up on information and something's out of it. The Queen of Swords would be real sharp to the point. You are going to answer the questions, but somebody is not going to answer them because it's heartbreaking attached to something. then I guess that's why some doofus is out here doing that, or that's you, or your kid is, or whatever, whatever's gone on at work with your family, whoever it's about for you, for the energy. It's also a card of somebody's got a childlike brain. So you deal with somebody who's got confusion on them, or maybe there's mental illness type of energy, or your child has some type of a mental illness for connection somewhere as well, for maybe having a clue of who somebody is attached to something like that could be out here. The stork is a baby announcement. There's a baby out here. Somebody got pregnant, some lover or an adultery, then that's what's showing out here with the boss or with your parent or whatever that is. Where somebody went on a trip, they had a little nookie, they got pregnant. This also can trace you back to whoredom, spiritually speaking, and it also can trace you back to same-sex stuff. So somebody got a same-sex issue out here, and that's why confusion's out here. The Most I said that give you a lot of confusion. Your dictionary, you could say, God, I don't care what you have to say, because my heart and I know how I feel. Well, your dictionary, don't look up another dang word in the dictionary if you ain't going to accept what your dictionary says about a word. Perversion at its etymology, at its core, goes to homosexuality. So that obviously somebody got shame. If that's what's going on, that card will show you so. If you're loud and proud about it, why don't you just say, hey, this is what it is? Because, whatever. Somebody act like they don't know something. Somebody also using somebody for money out here, attached to some stuff as well. Look, folks, if you're new, I'm straight to the point. I got a job to do because God tells his people to get up and judge a matter. What's right is right. What's wrong is wrong. You have free will and freedom of speech. And your free will, you can do whatever you want. God says, I don't want no robots. I want you to choose what you want to do. But I'm telling you, he says, there's consequences to some things. The earth is the Lord's and the fullness thereof. They that dwell therein. He says there's two paths in this realm. One goes to life, one goes to death. He says, I give you the answer on the test. Choose life. But if you want to choose death, you better have great fun, because he even tells you sin is fun for a season, but it kills you in the end. And some people think they can just sit here because they did a little whatever they did and act like they can pretend, and God's still got your number at the end of that road. And it's the truth. And I love people enough telling the harsh truth. And you don't have an excuse. You and I have no excuses when we fall down. We got to make it right, man. Somebody won't out here with that Two of Swords. Show me that Two of Swords. Because it's put somebody out in a really bad way. There's backstabbing stuff. This is about healing something. Somebody's stubborn and won't heal something as well. It's a brutal type of backstabbing stuff with the Two of Swords in the reverse. If somebody is going to get up in here and make a decision to heal something, then they will. Because with it in the reverse, it's supposed to be healing something. Let's hope so. The sun is here. And there's something about bowing your head in respect somewhere. That word goes back to that. And so if somebody's sitting here not being respectful, I guess they hadn't been respectful somewhere. There was backstabbing. If you are going to make a decision to get out of this nonsense, then fine. Then there's something positive. We got the government here attached to some stuff, or you could just work for the government. But there's been a backstab out here. Show me this... Show me this Five of Pentacles with this sudden wealth energy, because there's definitely something with money attached to some stuff. A Fool, and there was a death to it, then there was a death to it, definitely. All right. There's the King of Swords, cold as ice. That's authority as well. And if he's in the reverse, by God, he don't play nice, and he's a piece of nutcase. The Fool is a clean slate. Somebody knows that somebody secretly signed something. So the death is secret money, secret sex, secret things on property, and all the rest. It's all here. Your property's out here. The adultery's here. Money's here. If there's whoredom, then somebody got a whore around. Somebody premeditated some stuff around somebody just to steal some stuff, then they did. Okay, this word in the Hebraic language is blood guilty. I just had manslaughter come out, and the mob has come out today real heavy. So there's a death out here. It was premeditated, and there's money around them. The nonsense. Okay, so death and FBI's come out as well, and the 8th house goes back to that. This word goes back to a chaotic mark. Somebody sit here, act like they don't know something, start some crap. They got a chaotic mark on them. Then that's that. And so we have the King, Queen of Swords out here. And either they in cahoots or they're crosswayed or your ex is crazy on something that's taking place with secrets. Very much emotional out here. And so this feeling insecure and lack and everything else. Somebody knows something where this King of Swords has died. There's a defeat out here actually showing itself on that Five of Pentacles. Because God's going to get less of something. He definitely will if you're trusting in him. So a secret physical exchange has been here. Getting your balance, making that decision here. Or somebody act like they won't for the healing is also what it's showing. I mean, there's a war out here. That death card wanted to also show itself in this deck as well. Well, anyway, I guess it is what it is. What's hidden here? What's hidden here? Something mischievous, a little lover's hidden. And somebody's got mental issues out here. This can be a mental illness card. Again, that word goes back to somebody's got a chaotic mark. Anybody set here crosswayed, or somebody does have some type of a childlike brain on something that's taking place, or they're just insane for doing some crap. Then I guess they went insane for doing some crap. There's death matter out here. And somebody went nuts, I guess so. Third parties, gossipy stuff. Somebody's social could be here. But when the Page of Rods comes in the reverse, that's mischievous stuff. So either your kid's involved in it, or you're being mischievous, or somebody's doing something mischievous around your kids as well, or a teacher involvement. I mean, the stork can go back to a wickedness and something around timing, because God says the stork knows her timing, and the stork can also be connected to something wicked. We have a death out here. We have somebody keeping secrets out here, doing some nonsense that's been premeditated. It's unacceptable. The person's a crazy. Somebody is in your hidden space, or that's you. And if that's you, I guess you understand what I'm saying. Something over a pregnancy or a love situation, or being receptive to something is out here. Show me Leo. Every time I read for Leo, just about, there's murder that comes out on y'all. About a month and a half ago, those of you who are brand new, I was reading for the Leo connection, and the word murder came out 4 times in that same reading. There it is. Well, Shannon, speak on you, Word of Elohim, because you know everything. The word bloodshed or blood guilt out here. It was premeditated. Forensic evidence out here. Something stuck under a table. If somebody's investigated, somebody may have some, like a microphone or something like that. FBI energy is out here around something. Something about having compassion and pity. Okay, that would show this, that with the Ten of Swords being in the reverse, to heal something. Either you are, and you're going to make that decision, because it also is showing somebody won't. I'm pretending like I don't know something, or I won't do it, or I'm going to set it as a stalemate because I don't want to, because there's death around something, or something's happened, or I don't know. However it is, if you are going to have compassion and pity, then you will, and you'll get up and do what's right. May God bless you. Otherwise, look, people, I have to tell you the truth on this channel. I'm held accountable to God. And he says, I give you a space to repent for something. And if you don't, he says, shut the door, and that represents the door. I shut the door of heaven, and you will never, ever, ever, ever get into my door ever again. That to me puts a shake and a quake, folks. Either you have a conscious, righteous tree on the inside of you, even though a righteous man falls down, and you'll get up, or you won't, and you're in this mischievous stuff, because the Most High says that if you don't get up, it will lead to mischievous energy. And somebody is a mental case. Either they've already lost their chance to make something right because of that. Now they're cray-cray, and all they can do is just be mischievous on some stuff, because they don't think that they have to go to jail for something. If that's a murder for something, not everybody's dealing with the murder case, but it definitely is here, or somebody's trying to get one done. Somebody's out here in your hidden, in a third party, trying to do something with that energy. And so either you're going to make a thing right, or you won't, or you didn't, and so, or you're the one in danger of something. Somebody trying to do that to you as well. I don't know, for whoever you are. If you're upright, you're upright. If you're not, you're not. Somebody's crazy out here. Tropical storm. Something happened when you were by a body of water. I don't know. You live by a place where tropical storms come out. I don't know. A float trip. Well, we just continue to get that water. The death card is the rain, the flood, the ocean, things like that. It's liquid of any kind. So we have the Ace of Wands coming out here. So a new beginning, taking action, things like that, enthusiasm, things like that. It's also a sex card in the deck as well. And it says, and it shall be that if thou do it all, forget me, Jehovah says. And you begin to walk after idols, and you begin to serve them, and you begin to worship them, then I'm going to testify against you this day, and you shall surely perish. Because as the nations which Jehovah destroys before your face, so shall you perish, because you would not be obedient to the voice of Jehovah. He just wants you to be upright in the earth. Why is that such a big deal for people? People lost their mind. Anything goes. Now we just snuff you out if we don't like you. No, I'm here to correct that stuff, because God tells his people to get up in here and judge it, because nobody will do it anymore. But by God, I'm going to do it. God's getting up in somebody's face. You're going to sit here like this, you're out of here. You're being judged. It's a matter of the heart. Well, somebody's heart's crazy. The Most High says your heart's wicked above all things, and to guard it, because issues flow out of it. If it's not circumcised to God, you're screwed. Somebody's screwed out here that way. Something about inheritances, and there's death matter, and gifts and donations, contributions to things as well. Somebody's very detached and closed mind. Okay, well, anyway, you deal with the dangerous party out here. Something's very sensitive. Yes, because somebody's in your secret, giving some stupid, mischievous messages out here in a mental state of mind. They're just, there could be something social around this person, or this person's a very social person, or it's your kid's crazy. I don't know who it is. I don't really know. But anyway, something about a bike is out here. A date. It's probably a date on the calendar. There is a positive outcome, and then a singer is involved in something going on. Thank you, Jehovah, because you're going to get the last say of something. Those of you who will get up and do the right thing, may God bless you. You have two that came out. So there is a hidden relationship that is out here. It shows it right there. There's an adultery going on, or if there's just something hidden. If somebody's special and it's safe for you to love, but you got to keep something hidden. I'll also read it that way as well. But for a lot of you all, there's an adultery going on. Something's been out here around a matter. And for some of you all, something wicked is attached to a same-sex issue with that as well. Your spouse could be doing the same sex out here as well. It's gross. But anyway, there is a baby situation. Okay, so there's a child here. There's a baby announcement here. If somebody had an abortion, then it died, then that's also showing up out here to confirm it. This is a luxury rune, and we've got the wealth here. Somebody else went to poverty for it because of a murder situation. This is also a construction worker or worker, and I just did the Cancer reading, and there was something about a narrow raven pressed into the wall area, and so whatever that represents, or it was just showing there some type of a construction work. But that goes back to that as well. Something about two X's could be here for the pictograph. You do have the Queen of Swords here. The letter NG is this rune, and I want to say that the phonics of NG, one direction or the other, goes to a sexual matter. I think that can trace us back in the etymology to a sexual energy. The other rune that came out is incredible, because the death card is the letter M, and the Emperor is the letter D, and that word goes back to blood guilty, and this is the Manaz, but the Dagaz can be found within it, so both those letters can be here. So just to confirm, there's murder out here. This goes back to a for sure legal victory that has been so freaking suffered. So regardless who this piece of nutcase is in the hidden, doing some stupid, they're crazy, God says he's going to make them perish. They'll die, whether it be by execution or not, I don't know. They will die out here, because God says he can get less say. And if he says that there's going to be a legal victory in something, then he don't freaking lie. He don't. There could be something with an MD as well. So you could either work for a doctor, sleeping with the doctor, I don't know, whatever that means. Need to go to a freaking doctor because your head's, I don't know, somebody's got some problems out here on something. But those are the letters that came out to confirm something. Is that all the letters? We also have the letter Q and the A. That word there goes to sick in the Hebraic language. Somebody is sick. So, or it's just showing something about a doctor is here. But somebody has a mental illness out here. Half the world has a mental illness. They got psychological problems. That goes back to psychological problems in the negative of that energy. The letter J is also out here with the letter T, and the CH together is out here. All right, this is what come out. Shalom.